Hey guys, I wanted to come on really quickly just to share with you what a typical breakfast looks like for me now that I am on this kind of gluten-free, veganitarian diet. It has been a while since I've posted anything about that. I will get better. I've just been incredibly busy. If you've watched my prior vlogs, you know I'm in the midst of a really huge project for one of my clients, and so it's been a little challenging. But today I wanted to tell you what I have usually for breakfast. So I am an oatmeal girl. I love oatmeal. And so I could have oatmeal year round. It doesn't matter if it's cold outside or summer. It is what I love. So I definitely suggest finding foods that you love and then kind of modifying them to kind of fit into your gluten-free or vegetarian or a vegan diet. So I like oatmeal, but to me it doesn't have enough nutrients in it for what I'm trying to do. So in my oatmeal, I add this. I love this stuff. Pink So Foxy, I think, introduced me to this on her channel. And this is the Vega, I think that's how you pronounce it. Protein and greens, vanilla flavor drink mix. You can use it in smoothies. You could drink it like just with water. I don't do that because I still taste powder when I try to just mix it with water. So I always put it in my oatmeal, and then I love to put it in smoothies. Tastes really good. So that I put in my oatmeal, or I put in this stuff. I talked about this about a year or so ago. It's maca powder. I love this stuff. If you suffer from like foggy head, or you're really having challenges with being tired and your endurance and stuff like that, that is a great supplement to try. It worked for me within like 2 or 3 days. A friend of mine introduced me to it, and it has an earthy taste. The maca is a root vegetable, so it does have that root vegetable kind of taste to it. I prefer to mix that in food dishes. I always have it warm. So I put it in things that I cook, or and that includes my oatmeal. Let's see, what else do I put in my oatmeal? Okay, so I put one of those 2 supplements in my oatmeal. The reason I do this one, let me go back to the first one. The reason this one is really important is because when you're doing a vegan or vegetarian type diet, you have to make sure that you're getting good sources of protein. And so this has not only sources of, like leafy greens and vegetables. I think you get 2 servings of vegetables with 1 scoop, and let me see how many. And then you get 20 grams of multi-source plant-based proteins. So again, it's really important to modify your diet so that you're able to get those proteins in. The other thing I add, of course, you gotta have some cinnamon. So I either use that cinnamon, I try to get organic spices, but I had that one left over from a period where I had run out and needed to go to the store. They didn't have organic. But I also use this as well, and I'll just stick it in my oatmeal and use it for flavor. It also has great benefits. So if you are a diabetic, they have said that cinnamon can help lower, blood sugar. It's also good if you're nauseous, to help vomiting. It has so many benefits. You can kind of look them up. The other thing I add in my oatmeal is turmeric. I always mispronounce this, but I add this to it. The reason I add this in my oatmeal, some people think it's weird. You know, it's okay. I add it because it is an antioxidant, and it specifically helps in fighting cancer. So those of you who follow the channel know that I have a strong family history of cancer, so it's just something that's precautionary I put in to make me feel better and, to reap any benefits that I can glean from it. The other thing you guys are probably going to think is really weird that I put in my oatmeal is I put in coconut oil. I love the benefits of coconut oil, and I also love the flavor. The last thing I will add to my coconut oil, and I don't add it all the time, but I do add it sometimes, is our flaxseed gels. or flaxseed gel, Lord, flax seeds. So I add flaxseed to my oatmeal to benefit from those, you know, omega-3s, omega-6s that are present and you benefit from when you have flax seeds. So that is a typical breakfast for me. I have posted my oatmeal on Instagram like a bunch of times and people are always asking me about it. That's essentially what I will put in it. And the reason I add all those nutrients, again, is because oatmeal on its own isn't enough nutrients for me. And I feel like every meal I make, you know, I should make sure that I'm getting the most benefit from it, the most nutrients from it. And so that's how I soup up my oatmeal. And it keeps me going all day, especially on those days where I miss lunch. You know, I really benefit from having all these nutrients in my oatmeal. So I hope that was, you know, helpful. I don't know if this is interesting to anyone or not, but let me know by thumb upping the video or leaving a comment. And let me know, what do you typically have for breakfast? For years, I wasn't a breakfast person, so you know, now I have been for a couple of years now, but I'm always interested in understanding and hearing what other people like to eat for breakfast, or if you skip it altogether. All right, so leave a note for me below and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.